6.
LoveLine.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Yeah, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician and an addiction medicine specialist.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's happening.
Get it on. Whew, finally got some rain in this town.
Yeah.
Nice. We needed it.
Don't we? We always need it.
We needed it.
Except it was a weird rain tonight. It was a mist. It wasn't a rain. It's almost like insulting. It's like, what? Hey, we're used to rain here.
Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I hate this. It's like a pre-cum or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. It'd be horrible, by the way. They do that. There's always that a-hole at the office. It's like, yeah, it's raining outside. Man, I could barely get in. Well, yeah, I know, but we needed it. Okay, yes. Water's important to the planet. All I'm saying is 405 was jacked up. Yeah, but we needed it. Yeah. Thanks, Dillweed.
Feel much better.
There we go.
So, Adam, I brought you a hat. After 45 minutes of hat talk last night,
I
brought you a hat.
I just thought, we brought it up last night. I'm a baseball hat guy. I wear baseball hats.
Except strangely tonight you're not. First night in about oh, there you go.
I got my beanie.
Okay, all right.
I wear hats constantly because I have a Brillo-y head. And if you have a Brillo...
I never noticed that. Oh, really?
I did not notice.
Oh, shocking.
Wow. If you have a Brillo head, you must put gel in your hair before you leave the house. Otherwise, you look like, Danny Partridge from the 70s. Yeah. So I don't want to put gel in my head because I only shower a couple times a week, and your head gets all crunchy and it gets all weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's greased.
So what I like doing is washing my hair, and then I just put my beanie on, and then I got the weird dried up Brillo head, so I got to wear a beanie. I get thousands of free hats. One of the things you get in this business is tote bags and hats. I don't know where you're going with these tote bags, but they're trying to get you the F out of Dodge with these things.
Really?
Like, here. It's kind of a weird message. Here's a tote bag. I'm not going. Take the tote bag. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Take it. Take the hat, the booze, and the tote bag and skedaddle. So they give you a lot of tote bags, and in those tote bags are these hats. And I love a baseball hat, but I love a baseball hat. Not that weird gay 80s golfer hat, that weird Andre Agassi from the late 80s, the kind
like
that have
tennis hat or something.
Yeah, they don't.
There's no forehead.
Instead of the front of the cap sticking almost straight up, they lean. They look like the hood of a Corvette.
They're in a direct line with the bill.
Yes,
they're in the direct line with the bill.
Yeah, it's just boom, aerodynamic. I mean, look, if you're talking about cheating the win, this is the hat for you. Yeah. Drew, put it on.
Oh, it looks like hell.
Engineer Michelle, look how gay.
How gay can I look?
Dr. Drew, look.
Very gay.
I look micro. It's called microcephaly.
It makes your head look really small.
Pinhead, yeah.
Yeah. They're horrible, and then they have those horrible flat cloth straps in the back that aren't worth a monkey's ass. And I was just screaming last night, why do they keep making these? Who wears these? Who likes these?
And I could, you put this on. I can understand for a woman that they're okay.
No.
They're okay.
No.
But for a male, it just doesnn't work.
Yeah.
So let's look.
Let's see what Michelle looks like.
You can buy it. You know what I'm saying?
I hate this cheap ass.
No, it's the weird strap thing. So I was really angry about it, and I decided that 3/4 of the hats I have in my closet are these crappy giveaway with the flat hemmed material in the back and the weird hasp in the back, and why can't everyone make normal ones? And then I got exasperated because Engineer Chris had never heard of this kind of hat.
Well,
he had no idea what I was talking about.
You didn't know what you were talking about. It doesn't mean he's never seen it.
Okay. All right. Still, bigger insult. Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge insult when people do that thing where they go, I probably know what you're talking about. I just don't understand what you're saying. Oh, thank you. I got to go kill myself. Yeah.
It's good as a communicator.
Yeah, I don't play the harp. You understand? I use my mouth.
How about that half circle hole in the back?
Yeah, the half circle hole that Anderson then pointed out.
Let's see.
Now, I know what Anderson is talking about, but that ain't it. Okay, let's go.
What is he talking about?
He's talking about
This thing here?
He's talking about the half circle hole.
Yeah, I was talking about the location of the cheap
This.
Yeah.
This.
Right. Yeah, he's talking about the cutout.
Don't all hats have
Yeah, but I was talking about the location of it, yeah.
Now we're more confused.
Yeah, forget it.
All right, let's keep moving.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Paul?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Got a relationship question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I recently got back from deployment not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, throughout my whole, like, military experience, that's all I've been having was, like, booty calls and all that. I can't get past, like, the relationship, part. That's what I'm looking for now, and I don't know, like...
Have you ever had a relationship, a girlfriend?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had one?
Back in high school.
And how long did that last for?
8 months.
And where are you meeting girls now?
Bars, whatever.
Bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
People don't necessarily look for a relationship.
Where were you deployed?
I was over in Kuwait. I did 2 tours over there.
Is a tour always 1 year?
Not really. Like, in the Navy, your deployment's only supposed to be like 6 months minimum, but it always ended up being like 9 months, and then I left the ship.
Whoa. Well, hold on. So a tour would be 6 months?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's
is a tour and a deployment the same thing?
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you, like in Vietnam, a tour was 1 year.
Right.
Maybe the Army has different things.
So, well, he said he's in the Navy.
I know. His is 6 months in the Navy.
Oh, I see. And the Navy, it's usually 6 months. So you were there like 18 months?
Well, first I was over there for like 7 months, but I kind of switched jobs while I was over there. So they
From what to what? Out of curiosity.
I was a bosun's mate.
Oh.
Drew, everyone's a bosun's mate.
I know.
Do you realize that? Remember I said that?
Yeah.
There's nobody in the Navy.
Yeah.
Admiral Nimitz is a bosun's mate. Yeah. And no one exactly knows what that is exactly.
I know what it isn't, though.
We know what it isn't. That's right. It's one of those process of elimination
Not a fighter
jobs.
pilot.
Doesn't work in the engine room.
Right.
Not the guy on the deck with the flags.
Right.
So Paul, you were on a ship. What kind of ship?
I was an amphibious transport dock ship.
Mm-hmm. And well, see, this is better than being in the dirt, freaked out every time a car pulls up next to you, right?
Well, yeah, but I was in the dirt the second time I was there, so.
Oh, what'd you transfer into?
I was a CB the second time around. So
Ooh,
what's that?
Construction battalion.
Oh.
There we go.
Fighting CBs.
You
What
know
do they do? Build bridges and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but they got to fight too.
Fight their way in to build the stuff.
Well, let me explain. No, they don't need to fight their way in. But like, let's say you're taking over an island.
Yeah.
In Japanese waters.
Right. Right.
And the CBs, construction battalion, they got to come in there and make a landing strip.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're trying to make a landing strip, but they're getting shot at.
Wow.
Now they didn't overtake the island per se. They may have been involved with
Not
the campaign.
Yet. Right.
Well, not yet. But I mean, the Marines and whoever takes the
They come
island.
in, I see.
Then they come in and start working, but there's still some pockets of hostility.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got a hammer in one hand and a M1 in the other.
Nice.
That's me.
That's how you work. That's how you did carpentry, isn't
That's
it?
how we work.
Yeah.
Hammer in one hand and an M1 in the other.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, could you get any more manly than that? What's more manly than that? What are you doing? Oh, I take 3 swings of the hammer, then I fire a couple of rounds, then I take a few more swings of the hammer, then I fire a few more rounds again.
We'll talk to our manly buddy, Paul.
All right, buddy. Paul?
Yeah.
What were you guys building?
Well, my battalion was over there. They rebuilt like police precincts, schools for the Iraqi children.
Mm-hmm.
We also helped build like the longest bridge in CB history. Fun stuff like that.
That was 12 feet, by the way. They don't have that rich a history, I got to be honest.
Actually, it was 11 feet, 11 inches. There you go.
All right, almost 12. I round up. All right, so now so you did that, and that was hostile. Shots being fired.
Yeah, shots fired, explosions.
Yeah.
Some like what we thought were chemical attacks, so we had to get in our gear and everything.
No.
Nice.
I would be the world's worst Marine or CB
in 110
degree
heat.
I mean, it'd be 121
man,
degrees.
Would you whine?
First
my
off,
God.
I would have been whining anyway. Then all of a sudden you hear some siren going off or something, and it'd be like, I don't know if this is a drill or not, but we're going to need you to get in the hazmat suit. I'd be like, for the love of Christ. Look, is it a even if it's not, look, I'll have a little heads up. I mean, I'll see the cloud coming, right?
Well, you're
I
like,
mean,
I'd rather go than put this suit on.
Yeah, the mustard gas not going to be so bad.
Yeah.
Drew knows firsthand because once when we were traveling, some kid let off the fire alarm about 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
There was Drew. I could see him through the window of my
there was Adam
snuggly
laughing
warm
like a
room.
maniac.
Everyone filed out on the lawn of the hotel, and I just sat in my room. I was like, I ain't going out there. It's too late. And I thought, here's what I thought. If push comes to shove, I'm going to throw this chair through this window, and I'll jump out. It's 2 stories. I'll make it. I mean, I'll F myself up, but I'll make it.
Yep.
But once I decided I will live.
You slept.
No, I watched you on the lawn in your bathrobe for 15 minutes, and then went to sleep with a smile on my face. Yeah, nothing better than seeing everybody. You want to sleep good? You want to feel good about yourself? Don't worry about a down comforter. Have everybody in the hotel pile out onto the front lawn in the middle of winter at 4:30 in the morning, and you watch them through your window.
Nice.
That makes you sleep well. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Yeah, I
think
hear ya.
about the relative part of life.
Yeah.
All right,
Gratifying envy, that's called.
Paul.
Anyway.
Yeah, thank you. So you want to meet chicks?
Well, I mean, it's not hard for me to meet chicks. I mean, I could go up to anybody. It seems like, like my friends would use me to go up, to all these girls and everything. And then as soon as I'm in the bathroom or something,
Funky.
they throw their game down.
To say the crucial block word. I don't know if you can say C block. I don't know if you can say C ring. C block just sounds like a bad prison.
Movie.
Where are you at, C block?
Man.
Oh, man, that's rough. What'd you do?
So he got C
I'm over
block.
at C ring. Oh,
C
that's
block
brutal.
while in the John. Nice.
No.
Yeah, he said he went to the bathroom and they
Yeah, he's just saying he's so good looking and so charismatic that he'll draw the ladies in and then go to the bathroom. And his buddies will jump in. All right. I'm starting to think Paul's a D head. Thinking about the C blocking. All right, look, Paul, you're back. You got a world of experience under your belt. Don't go to the bars. I agree with Drew.
have the friends set you up.
Just get going in your life. I mean, look, it sounds trite, but do what you want to do, whatever your work is,
What
whatever
is your
your
work now?
passions
What is
are.
it? What are you gonna do?
What's that?
What are you gonna do for work now?
I work in construction right now.
Oh, so how does he meet women that way?
No,
That's the
you
problem.
don't meet women in that. Here's the chick. The only chick you see in construction is the fat Mexican chick who works on the roach coach. You
Right.
start falling in love with her.
On the road. You mean the food
Yeah,
wagon?
Marisol was mine.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I got an erection every time they honk that horn. Yeah, you do. That's the hottest chick you'll see.
So
that
what does
will
he
be
do?
the only and the hottest chick you'll see in construction is the husky Mexican chick working in the roach coach.
So what does he do? He lives in Pittsburgh. They don't have Mexicans there.
They don't? I got to get out. I mean, Paul,
Yeah.
you don't have Mexicans there?
Not really.
Who does the construction work? Who does all the masonry work?
I don't know. I do concrete.
Oh, that's masonry work, though, isn't it?
Well, I'm not really laying block or brick. It's, sidewalks, pads,
Yeah.
bases for the buildings and stuff.
Yeah. Still
Not a
consider
mason.
that's a mason. You're being the mason's union if you're in the union, right?
If
I'm not in the union.
Right. But you're mason. I'm telling you. So, okay, point is all right. All right.
don't do it. Don't do it.
All right.
Don't go there.
All right. Who does all the masonry work? I couldn't tell you. I do concrete work. Yeah, that's masonry. What? Okay. I thought he was going to say, I do the home theater.
Framing, yeah,
I do
yeah.
the home theater systems in the house. I do the air filtration. No, he's a mason.
Yeah.
All right. Michelle,
Well,
look,
then who does
look
it?
up mason.
No, he does.
They got white guys over there.
Huh.
All right.
Veterans.
I would find that distracting.
Huh.
I like my Latin brethren.
Well,
You know why? They're not chatty. They mind their business. They go to work. You know what I mean? Don't talk to you about all the chicks they could have nailed and all the C blocking.
yeah.
All right.
Good point.
Paul's a little bit of a D head.
Yes.
but we're glad he served the country and all that stuff.
He just needs to settle down.
So full of his crap.
Spend a little
He's
time.
23.
Yeah, he's 23. Relax.
and
Spend a little time.
Stop treating women like they're souvenirs.
Yeah.
Just go find one you like who treat her like a human being and see where it goes.
And maybe you want to focus on your career a little bit and figure out what it is you do want to do. Something that you actually know what you are.
Got to get in that union. Jenny, it's great doing foundation work in January in Pittsburgh.
Well, I was going to say,
Awesome.
which would be worse, being in one of those CB units or
Dude, the Pittsburgh gig's
yeah.
worse. Jenny?
Yes.
You're 20?
Yes.
What's up, baby?
Well, like my ex-boyfriend, I've been kind of still sleeping with him off and on. And every time we do something, it always hurts. Like it's uncomfortable.
Probably because you're nervous and anxious. You're having sex with a guy that you know isn't interested in you.
Well, actually, my baby's daddy.
Yeah, but he's not interested in... Yeah, that changes everything.
Well, if he sired a child, then he's going to be there long term. As you know from listening to the show, there's nobody who calls in that doesn't have a father, loving father. who's,
no
on
child
the scene. Yeah.
left behind.
No, none should be left behind. Okay. So,
I
he's
don't
your
have my
baby's
child.
dad?
I gave him up for adoption.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Jenny?
Can send you out a windbreaker, baby.
Statue in Oklahoma City in your honor.
That's right.
No.
Okay. Jenny.
Yes.
So do you have one of those open adoptions?
Yes, I do.
No.
I think she said no.
We're being facetious, but all seriousness, you were to be congratulated giving that child a chance when you're not ready to be a mom. That's fantastic. Now, so you have nothing keeping you with this guy. So even though you guys had a child together, there's no child that you're rearing together. He is merely having sex with you. He doesn't care about you. He's not interested in you. And you, on some level, must know that, make you nervous, and that gives you a little bit of muscle spasm down there, makes it hurt.
Okay.
Or it's because you got raped when you were 9.
Well.
Actually, I have gotten raped before, but I was 17.
Well, but that usually means
about
there was
before that?
some sexual abuse before that.
I got molested growing up by my grandpa.
There we go.
How old were
That
you?
completes the cycle.
I was around
7
or 8 when it started.
Yeah, I can hear the 7-year-old already.
No, I went with 9.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, baby.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right,
wait, whoa.
You gotta get some help with
Here's
that.
the deal. You were sexually abused. You've been
Yeah.
rendered a victim as that. That's why somebody took advantage of you when you were an adolescent. Now you found a nice, abandoning, neglectful a-hole to try to long for, and he's not there. It's not him. You've got to have a real relationship. Now, whether you can handle a real relationship or not remains to be seen. And if you can't, you need some help with that.
Well, actually, I got into a serious relationship where we were talking about getting married and everything, and I got scared. And
That's what I'm saying.
I started making any reason to kind of...
Right, you sabotage. That's what I'm saying, Jenny. When you've been abused like you have, you will find reasons to sabotage a real relationship. The fact that you're able to have one is nice, that you could even get in, but now you've got to figure out a way to stay.
Okay.
All right.
You'd rather go back
listen,
and have sex with a guy who doesn't care about you.
And listen, everybody, you know, you always do that. Oh, you always put words in their mouth. They want to know about their boyfriend, and then you're like, you were molested. And they're like, no, I wasn't. And then you're like, yes, you were. And then they're like, okay, could I ask my question? Kiss my ass, all you people. When people get this vaginismus stuff or this clampdown action, it's because something happened. It doesn't say anything on the screen about her and her grandpa or any of this, rape, anything. We just can tell.
Yeah.
And she needs to address that. You guys want us to talk about why she's clamping down on the thing? That is not the problem, and it can be cured by her working on this aspect of it.
Now, even though we know we're right here, I should say she also should see a gynecologist, get a pap smear to make sure they're not something anatomical or infectious going on. Causing a problem.
Grandpa raping you at
That'll
7
do it.
and 8 will
That'll
do it. Hold on a second, Drew. I'm angry now. So she's got to get some therapy.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I was driving in tonight, and you know how I go ballistic on these big, expensive freeway signs we have, big electronic billboard freeway signs.
That's give us tons of useful information every night.
Yeah, now, ironically, all they do is slow traffic down because they give those Amber alerts.
Yeah.
And half those I wouldn't say half. I'll make it 3/4 of those Amber alerts is drunken dad going over and collecting daughter to spend a night at his apartment after a little blowout with the ex-old lady.
Absolutely.
We got to stop the traffic. I'm fine with the Amber Alert thing. Kid goes missing, fire up the sign. Good idea. Let everyone know to look out in this case for a Honda with a broken rear window. That's fine. Those signs were not put there for that. They were there to alert you as to the traffic conditions, which ironically they never do, as was the case on last night or the night before when I was driving home and my off-ramp was completely shut off and I had to be diverted to get off the freeway and so on and so forth. Why can't they tell you that the off-ramp, that the westbound 101 from the 110 is closed?
Clearly they can tell you.
Obviously
but they'd
they
rather,
can tell you.
They'd rather taunt you with information about freeways in the next county. They'd rather tell you about the Devore Pass, the El Toro Y. Just in case you're going to be on the road for an hour and a half, you might want to plan ahead.
Here's the thing. I know Ern's tired of me complaining, but you understand we spent millions of dollars, for these big, highfalutin electronic
it was for the 84 Olympics.
Freeway signs.
Yeah.
Yes, but they've put many up since then.
Yeah, you're right.
They are black as the back of the goddamn moon every effing night. Except for if some kid gets abducted, in which case they fire up immediately. And by the way, this stuff didn't happen 2 weeks ago. It happened that evening.
Yeah.
Right. Pow, immediately lit up. Good. That's a good use for them. The original use was to tell me that the off-ramp is closed and I'll not be getting off the 110 and I'll be diverted into downtown L.A. at 1 a.m. where I can get off and get on some surface streets and circle around when I could have easily just got off on an off-ramp earlier and cut across the way I would have wanted to go. But nope, they don't fire up the signs for that. Who and when is my question. You guys, but here, let me ask you this, Drew. Is it some rogue team of road workers that have set out on their own to deal with this ramp on at 12 midnight on Monday night? Yeah. Come on, buddy, we're going to take care of that ramp. Shouldn't we alert the boss? No way, Stooley. We're going. We need an explosives expert. We need a knife thrower. We need a computer hacker and a beautiful face woman to yeah.
What's
okay.
Famke Jensen doing?
Yeah, we got to get her. No, you guys have scheduled this a month in advance. How about you tell the guys who work the thing? Tell the guy that works the sign. I passed 8 of the goddamn signs on the way to the off ramp that's closed, so I can't get on my freeway. Nobody wants to fire the sign up.
Nobody. I think the ultimate irony, though, is
but Drew, is there anything under the sun? I mean, could you think of a reason?
Let's think about it. It's probably Caltrans that operates the sign. So their guys out on the road doing construction, that's the one they will not fire it up for.
This town is just one pack of just mongoloidian retards, and I don't know who's running it or who's in charge or who's in. What are they doing? All right, but. Serious priority on stopping people with no front license plate. And, no other infraction, but no front license plate. That, job one, baby. Job effing one.
Parking tickets, job
Parking tickets, job one. Pulling over motorists with no front license plate. Job two, and alerting people as the conditions on the freeway. I would say it's job 500, but they don't do it at all. So I don't know if it even gets the word job in front of it unless you put blow in front of that. Idiots. Who runs things in this town? Is there anybody? Who's in charge? What goes on? I've talked to cops about it. I'm like, what's going on once you turn the sign on? And we don't know who does that. Nobody knows. Nobody. You know what? I'm gonna pack my car full of explosives and drive right. That's where you're gonna find me, Drew.
Blown up.
You know, well, here's what happens. I'm going to get diverted off the freeway in the middle of the night after passing 10 of these signs that didn't tell me anything about it. Then I load the car up with dynamite and I just drive it right into one of the signs.
Oh, sign.
Now I'm going in the sign.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll be gone, but it won't matter. Just be one less Amber Alert.
On a happier note, iPod Shuffle. We're giving one away again tonight. 20 free tunes from iTunes. If you hear the song Numb Encore by Linkin Park and Jay-Z, which I promise will be played as a bumper coming out of commercial within the next hour or so, dial 1-800-LOVE-191 and be the first person to say iPod Shuffle, and you win.
Fantabulous.
Let's go to break.
All right, we'll be back after this.
Call 1-800-LOVE-191.
Can I get pregnant if I do it? You get addicted to aspirin? It hurts when I pee. That's pretty accurate.
LoveLine. Be right back.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
What's happening?
Awesome. You know what I'm going to talk to you about?
What's that?
I'm going to talk about this iPod Shuffle.
Not high school football?
iPod Shuffle sounds like a guy who's written some self-help books. tonight's guest lecturer, iPod Shuffle. Hey, he's from Tibet.
This is much better than
Much better.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the real iPod Shuffle, which is a fantastic little piece of technology that's truly magical.
So small, so light. You know, back in the day, I would have to drag around one of those big reel-to-reel recording devices.
Of course.
No, this thing holds up to 240 songs, size of a pack of gum.
Just amazing. Amazing.
Light
And
as a
easy to use.
butterfly.
You plug it into the iTunes and it'll download music. There's different ways of doing it. Sometimes the iTunes will take care of it for you. Or you can select the songs you want.
You know what? I think it's too good. I'm scared to use it. I don't want to get soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's too good.
Yes.
I could lose the eye of the tiger.
And you can wear it and it magically plays songs.
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire.
Where have all the children gone? Long time passing.
Where have all the children gone? Long time ago.
Where have all the children gone? Gone to graveyards one by one.
Oh, when will we ever learn?
Oh, when will we ever learn?
The killing won't stop unless you help stop it. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT to find out what you can do. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Oh, when will we ever learn?
A public service message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
What's the frequency count at the shop? Been so drained.
Hi, this is Mike Mills
and Peter Buck of REM.
for RAD, Rockers Against Drunk Driving. You know, it's okay to rock and roll and party, just let someone else do the driving. Please don't drink and drive, and don't drive with someone else who's been drinking. Thank you.
What's the frequency count at the shop? Been so drained.
Hey, what are you doing after the game?
Well, there's a big party at Jason's. His parents are out of town and there's gonna be plenty to drink.
I think I'll pass.
You're gonna pass up a party?
Well, it sounds more like trouble than a party.
Make the right choice. Underage drinking always means trouble. It's dumb, dangerous, and illegal.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
I'm gonna stay out of trouble.
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
If you're between the ages of 12 and 18, you're invited to play our Name That Theme Song Challenge. Just listen to the following songs and try to identify the popular TV shows they come from. Number 1. Number 2.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
3.
Days go by. It's the bigger love.
4.
Give it up. Give it up! You got to give it up for the brother!
And 5.
Sweet Valley, Sweet Valley.
Now, if you can name 2, you know your TV. If you can name 3, you're a certified TV master. If you can name 4 or more, you probably need to get off the couch and get outside.
Run, walk, jump, pedal, paddle, blade, board, kick, dribble, spike. Get up, get out.
A public service message brought to you by the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports and the Ad Council.
Yeah. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191-er.
Here we go. Stay with the
All
calls.
right,
Here we
all
go.
right,
Focus.
all right.
Break it down. Come
All
on.
right. All right. Amanda,
Yeah?
16.
Yeah.
Boyfriend's a virgin.
Yeah.
You're experienced.
Yes, I am.
What does that mean?
That means that I've had a lot of sexual encounters in the past.
With one guy, multiple guys?
Multiple guys.
How many guys?
About 8.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said 8. Come on, Drew.
But what's all the what's the hurry?
Well, what
I'm having problems with, I just really want to just have him get down my pants, but I don't know. I don't want to like take his virginity and make him regret it. Cause
No,
No,
she
no,
doesn't know what I'm talking about.
No, I know. Drew, what Drew, sweetie, hold on. I speak fluent tar.
Okay, good.
Sophia, this is Adam speaking, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. Big Bad Drew with his big bad college degree has gone out to freshen up his coffee, so it's just me and you, all right?
Okay.
All right, what Drew was asking in his, computer talk, his crazy master cylinder talk, is, you think you made a wee-wee during the Big O, and what Drew was asking is maybe it was an actual orgasmic fluid coming out of you. Maybe it wasn't urine.
It smelled like it.
It smelled like it.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's good. And most things that... does everything that comes out of that area smell like whiz?
No.
No.
Not
Okay.
exactly, yeah.
So you checked it out and you figured out definitively it was urine.
It was.
Okay.
No doubt.
And this happened 2 times.
2 times. Well, I mean, 2 times. 2 different guys, but more than 1 time.
So is it every time you have an orgasm with intercourse you get this?
Well, with the second guy, yeah.
All right. Well, that's okay.
One of them has a small penis, and the other one has a big penis. And one of the big penis it happens all the time. But with the small penis, it happens once in a while.
Wow. Finishing school, where'd she say?
Really? At Geneva, I believe.
Okay.
Hey, Sophia.
Huh?
Well, she has a Sophia, which is a sort of hoity-toity name, but then she's calling from Fresno.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
And,
I bet a lot of people know me.
quite a, and smoking a little weed, too, I might add. Stoner laugh. Yes?
Sometimes not a lot.
Okay. And quite a variety of penis you're ingesting.
No, that's not it. It's just one guy that he's always there, and there's another guy, or there's other guys. But
the guy with the big...
Are you really 18?
Yes.
The guy
you
with
sound 15.
Which
14.
guy's flighty? The guy with the big penis?
What do you mean flighty?
Well, the one guy's always there and the other guy's not.
Oh, the one with the small penis is the always there guy.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Of course. Melissa, how dare you?
Yeah. Always leave it to our callers to flip anything. Like which guy's flighty? Which guy's not there? The guy with the big penis? No, the guy with the small penis is the one who's always there.
Yeah. Well, it's another opportunity to say no. You got to start every answer with no, Adam.
Right.
Come on.
And which proves my theory. You have a big dork, you must ramble. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Ramblin' schlong. Yeah, you got to ramble. You have a small penis, you don't ramble.
Right.
There's almost zero rambling. Ironically, easier to ramble. Just not so much in the pants. Let's face it. You get right on that Harley, you get on that horse. It's a small penis is really meant, actually, strangely enough, vagina meant for rambling in terms of ease of movement.
Yes.
Yeah. You
packing ease.
Packing ease. Not only do you can actually take things in it.
Aerodynamic, yes.
Yeah, I mean that's
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's a fanny pack.
It's a purse, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing about rambling is guys with the big penis have to ramble. Guys with small penis, they got to lay down stakes, wherever they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's not wherever they lay their hat as their home. They're just got to sit up at home.
Yeah, they're just staying at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a big penis, small penis thing. I mean,
with the orgasmic incontinence or with the rambling?
No,
where are you going with this?
well, with the rambling. Okay, let's look at it this way. So much of a guy's sort of worth or whatever is attached to his genitalia.
Well, the guys are doing all these penis enlargements now. We ought to study them and see if they start rambling.
I'm just saying, if you took, let's say you take penises 5 and under, those guys much more apt to be married under the age of 23. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
question.
know. I'm making this up.
Yeah.
And then once you get above like 8, well, you're like that's NBA stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, you're banging a different chick in every town you go to. Is there more cheating? I mean, think about it this way. If you have a really nice car, you're much more apt to take it out and show it to people more often. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a world-class penis, aren't you more apt to share it? Yeah, here's what I'm saying. Guys with really good physiques, shirts off all the time. They're at the ballpark. I see guys at the airport with their shirts off. Like, shirts off. It's 63 degrees or at a funeral. Boom, shirt off. Like they can't go outdoors without the shirt coming off.
Hatch open.
And if you think about it, like how uncomfortable are you at a ball game in a T-shirt?
Yeah.
No, that's too confining.
Yeah.
I got to get the shirt off.
Right.
I'm sitting here. I'm eating a corn dog. I can't do it with this Hanes extra large on.
Right.
The shirt's got to come off. Yeah, shirts. It's way too hot. It's into the 70s. Like shirts always off.
Right.
So maybe the shirt off thing, which is a guy thing. Maybe there's a underpants off if you have a big penis.
Maybe.
Maybe that's a reason to marry a guy if you're a woman with a little less endowed.
Oh, so they don't ramble.
Not rambling.
Good point.
Cannot ramble with that thimble you have in your underpants. No rambling.
The pinky peni.
Yeah, you could ramble. You could try rambling, but they laugh at you and you have to ramble home.
Yeah.
With what's left your penis between your legs.
Yeah.
Which ironically you can't even put between your legs.
But ironically it's easier.
Yeah. Rambling. Big penis and rambling, man. Dax?
Hey, Adam.
You're 17. Thanks. What's up?
I'm curious if the new medication that I'm on for sleep is going to affect my sex life. If you're wondering why I have a weird voice, it's because I have a really bad cold right now.
All right.
First thing on our mind. What's the medication?
Well, it was. She has a weird voice. Go ahead.
Amitriptyline.
Amitriptyline? Nah, it shouldn't.
Okay.
It shouldn't. That's an old-fashioned medicine. What are they? You have. That's a weird one. Yeah, but if they're going to sleep medicine now, they got to use Seroquel. That's or Trazodone. Those are the two we really use for sleep these days.
Should get me some of that.
Yeah, you like the harder core stuff.
Oh, that's not
yes.
itchy enough?
Seroquel is one that I use most often with people having real serious sleep problems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
I beg your pardon. I said Seroquel.
Okay.
Seroquel.
It's in a very low dosage. I think it's like 10 milligrams.
That's tiny, but still, amitriptyline is an old-fashioned sleep medicine. I mean, that's been sort of passed up a long time ago.
Is it no good?
It's okay. You can try it, but there are better things out there.
Trying to clear out the stock room.
I think it's the cheaper medicine being tried first.
Yeah.
It's Canada. She's in Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
In Canada, they have health care for all of their citizens, okay?
Don't get me started on our health care.
But the problem is they use the medicines that are worth pennies on.
Yeah, of course. I'm just tired of these bleeding heart blowhards in this country always using Canada as some sort of shining example of government. Of course it's not.
It's really not, and anybody who says it is should go die.
But in Canada, but shut up. Just move to that place, you idiots, and stop talking about it then. Move to your beloved fill in the blank. In Europe, they take care of their... Then move, jackhole. Quit whining about it. Sorry, I'm yelling at my own family.
I love your knack for original on-the-fly comedy.
Thank you. I got some more coming because I was on the road.
Rambling.
I've been rambling. Here's what I did. Speaking of sleep, I was... Now, I've been talking about this to people and just going insane, along with my, how come I got to bring up the classical station or the Babbling Brook station on the airplane so people can sleep. Speaking of sleep, this Seroquel reminded me of it. Pillows in hotel rooms. You got your choice between jumbo and then super extra large.
Yes.
Nothing thin.
No.
Now people at their home... Yeah, usually have a couple extra large pillows on the bed for like watching TV or reading or something. But when you go to bed, you throw the big, the novelty-sized pillow off the bed, and you get a slightly, kind of a thinner pillow that you usually sleep on, especially if you sleep on your stomach. If you sleep on your stomach, you can't sleep on a pillow that's the height of a curb.
You know what, though? In the very high-quality hotels, that curb height pillow compresses like a cloud.
Yes.
And every other hotel tries to fake you out that you're going to get that, and instead you get cardboard.
Right. That's right. So yes, if you're staying in the Four Seasons in Milan, you get the one that has the goose down, and that one compresses. In which case, if you sleep on your face, you suffocate. But it's still it's a sweet death. It's a sweet way to meet your maker. The other ones, and when I say the other ones, it's all of them. Have jumbo and then super jumbo, and it's really they're like Starbucks. They got the grande, the super grande, and the venti super grande. It's like it's big, bigger, and biggest.
Yes.
And if you say, look, I sleep on my stomach, and it's like I fell asleep on the street, my head's propped up on the curb.
Yes, that's right.
Do you make a thin one? And they're like, no. Yeah, you go to like the room service or the maids like, hey, do you have something that's, communion wafer thick so I can fall the F asleep? They're like, no, we got super jumbo one. And so you end up trying to mash it down, but it's too high. Everyone I speak to who sleeps on their stomach says the same thing. Yeah, they're too fat. I packed my own pillow.
You did?
I did.
You p***y.
I can't sleep.
You have sunk to a new low.
Do you sleep on your belly?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes?
Yeah. I'm a little more versatile.
David,
but
Melissa,
I know I appreciate what you're talking about.
How do you guys sleep? On your back, on your belly?
I sleep on my back or my side.
Your back
belly
or side?
David, belly?
I'm on my side, curled up in a ball.
But would you ever stoop to the point of bringing your own pillow? Do you bring stuffed animals too?
Wait a minute. Jay off. I have no choice but to pack my pillow because I sleep on my stomach, and these goddamn pillows are as high as a Chevy fender, and I'm propped up. I'm bent the wrong way.
Does the pillow have a name?
My pillow?
Yeah.
The one I sleep on. Okay. Yes, it's known as
Mr. Humpy.
Yeah, true. This is very fascinating for the listeners. He who pays nothing to drowning Sumatrans dares to attack me and my pillow packing, unlike you and your fudge packing. But here's the point. They're nothing. The pillows are so big I can't sleep on my stomach. My head is bent back in another direction. Why not just put the big one and then put a small one or put a medium one on the bed?
Right.
Everyone I talk to goes, yeah, why don't they have that?
You only need one, by the way.
You just need the one.
Yeah.
Or just put it in the closet in the hall, let somebody go get it if they want to.
They're going to have the crappy pillows.
Yeah, and I really think this is one of those, it looks better when you put the spread over it.
Of course. They're
that's
just
what we're
faking you
going
out.
with.
Yes, of course.
Oh.
All right, we got to take a break.
Oh, weird pillow thing. Yeah, tough.
Pack your pillow.
I have to.
Huh?
I can't. They don't have it.
Pack your medicine too.
Sleeping? Oh yeah. Are you talking about booze?
Yeah.
No.
No.
And by the way, 2 hotels, no minibar. Yeah. I had to make my own grain alcohol. I had to make alcohol out of rice that I fished out of somebody actually took their room service thing and put it out there. I had some teriyaki. I had it was actually distilled, made my own. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sake.
yeah, it was awesome. All right, let's take ourselves a little break. David and Melissa here. They gave $15,000 to the Tsunami Relief Fund. We'll be right back after this.
1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine will be right back.
Hello, may I help you?
Hello, can I ask you a few questions about the apartment you have on Park Street?
What was your name?
My name is Juan Hernandez.
It's been rented.
Oh, it's gone?
Hello?
Hello, my name is Sanjay Kumar. I am calling about the apartment on Park Street.
It's not available.
It's not available, but I just now saw it in the paper.
May I help you?
Hi, my name is Tyrone Washington. I'm calling about a place to rent on Park Street.
No longer available.
It's not available now.
Nope, sorry.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello. My name is Graham Wellington. I'm calling about the apartment for rent on Park Street. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, really? I'd love to make an appointment.
Housing discrimination is illegal. If you think you've been a victim because of your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or family status, call 800-669-9777 or visit fairhousinglaw.org. Fair housing, it's not an option. It's the law. Brought to you by HUD, the Ad Council, and LCC REF.
Okay, I'll take these jeans. Oh, and this top. Oh, and that too. They're on the house. Wow, thanks.
This is our best board.
Sweet.
It's yours. No charge, man.
Thanks, dude.
Pizza's here.
Oh,
finally. Here you go, guys, and it's on me. Wouldn't it be great if everything in life was free?
I love this song.
Like downloading music. That's free, right?
Got it.
Or is it? Hey, check it out. What'sthedownload.com.
What?
That's www.what'sthedownload.com.
Hey, Larry, you think we'll ever have a baby?
Vince, we're crash dummies.
Yeah, but your head's about the size of a baby. Here, give it to me, will you? What are you doing? I'm taking it off. Oh, I'm using your head in the rear-facing infant seat. Up in front, kids won't know what hit them when the airbag blows.
Where are we going, Vince?
You know that brick wall with a big bullseye?
Sure, like the back of my...
Holy cow, Larry, you're embedded in the seat. I can't understand you. I'll go get a tire iron.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
What's up? This is Warren G, you know what I'm saying? I'm here giving it up for RAD because they do a lot of good things for people. And I just want to say, before you drink, make sure that you got somebody that can drive your butt home so you won't crash or get pulled over and get a DUI. So go ahead and follow the rules.
Just trying to make you see. Nobody does it better.
Yo, this is Lamont Bentley with a message from Rad. Now listen up. I know that you're young, and I know that you love to party. But when you party, don't be selfish. Don't drink and drive.
Parents, did you know that you can help keep your kids in school simply by encouraging them? It's easy. Listen, honey, I read your English paper. It was great.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
If that's not enough to motivate you, think about this. High school dropouts earn 42% less than graduates. Someone will have to make up that difference. And chances are, that will be you. That means paying 42% of their rent.
Or I could just live with you.
42% of their groceries.
Ooh, more candy.
42% of their trips to the dentist.
No more candy.
And 42% of the therapy sessions where they will discuss you.
It's all my dad's fault.
Of course, you could save all that money by calling 877-4-A-KID and learning how you can encourage your kids to stay in school. That's 877-FORAKID. Who knows? They might even think you're doing it because you love them. A message brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
Hey, everybody, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Drew. David and Melissa Ruse in here tonight. They gave $15,000 to the very important Tsunami Relief Fund, and therefore they bought themselves the right to hang out with us for an evening. And we did eat dinner with them, and we'll also eat dinner with Tom Burbine when he comes in here from Cambridge or wherever the hell he's coming from.
Adam, Drew, speaking of donating money, I wanted to float an idea, see what you guys think.
Mm-hmm.
The last presidential election, who knows how many, probably a couple $1 billion was spent by the two main candidates going from city to city, and they were probably chasing, 1/2% of a vote. That really makes a difference.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bush is supposed to be on the clock.
Oh,
He's
exactly.
not even working.
Is that a part-time job he has? How does he find time?
Well, in between the whistle stops, he runs the country. Really, is there any gig where we could afford a guy to take a year off and go do some glad handing with some guys over at the Foster's factory, pretending like he likes people in hairnets?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, sorry, keep going.
So we got a couple $1 billion that was spent, probably went to the advertisers on Madison Avenue, the gas companies, the Secret Service guys protecting him
right
at every speech. Seems like a much better use of the money. If we're going to spend it anyway, why doesn't the candidate every week say, I'm going to donate $5 million to whatever charity he chooses? He could make a point by picking a charity that's really important to him. People would tune in hoping it's going to be their charity.
Yeah, I know. It's one of these things where you just bang your head against the wall saying, why don't they just do this? Why don't they just do this? What are we doing? And yet it just sort of continues. Like it has its own horrible momentum. I said at the beginning of the election, one of the guys ought to say, look, I'm not going to waste billions of dollars traveling around the country. I'm going to work on an orphanage in the middle of the country. I'm going to put these billions. It's going to take up 100 acres. So I'll be here working on this, and he'll be out campaigning, and he'd get great coverage.
Here's what you do.
And probably people would do it. Yeah.
You create a reality TV show, so you want to be the president.
Mm-hmm.
You get product placements to build the war chest for the campaign, and the money that you get from donations, that's what you give to the charities, and the war chest you spend on your campaign.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who wants to be the president?
Who wants to be the president?
That's heavy, dude. And I like the idea that somehow, the UAW or GM making a huge contributions to the presidential election has nothing to do with them not raising the gas mileage standards the next year. Yeah,
Right.
there's zero collection. Yeah,
Zero connection there.
Yeah, that's what big business does. They just give away money.
For no purpose.
That's no purpose, nothing in it for them. That's the essence of big business, just handing away millions of dollars over from one campaign to the next, expecting nothing in return. There's nothing flawed about that system. Nobody sees that. People bring it up every once in a while, but it's like, there'd be no problem there. I see no problem there. Doesn't seem to be any kind of conflict of interest. I'm just tired of everyone with the vote and everything. Just let people go to the libraries, read something about the candidate, and vote based on what they've learned about it. I can't take the advertising anymore. We should really... The idea that the guy with more money is going to win oftentimes, especially in local elections, is that democracy? It really seems, or maybe it's the ultimate democracy.
It's capitalism.
It just seems like we should, yes, it's capitalism. It just seems like we ought to just do away with that. I know we ought to reform it. No, we ought to do the tax. We ought to do that flat tax thing. We ought to just do everything. This whole country.
We ought to do things that make sense, but no, that's a slippery slope. Adam.
Yes. Okay, here's what we need to do.
We should take a break, too.
Besides
That's a
take a
slippery
break,
slope.
here's what we need to do. The whole country, we need to shake it like an Etch-a-Sketch. The founding fathers had a good idea, 230 years ago, and now it's spun out of control a little bit. They didn't figure out for assault weapons, and they didn't figure out for billions of dollars being spent on campaigns, and they didn't work the internet. All these things they didn't figure out. Let's just shake it and start with a fresh sheet of paper. Yes? And then I'll be doing the drafting.
Ooh.
I'll be the John Hancock.
You.
Yeah.
Jefferson. Just be the Jefferson.
I'll
Draft
be
it
the
out.
Jefferson. Yeah, I'll be Jefferson. Wheezy! That one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's him.
All right. We'll take a...
His
I
wife
don't
just
know,
died recently.
I don't know what a sitcom has to do with running the country, but I'll go along with you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE. LoveLine will be right back, so get your problems ready.
This hour brought to you in part by Axe. Experience the Axe effect.
Placement agency, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a job.
What field, sir? Secretarial, clerical, data processing?
Yeah, something in the space travel industry.
Space travel?
You know, maybe a crew job on a starship. I'm pretty familiar with warp drive systems and the teleportation room.
I'm not sure we have anything in that area, sir.
Come on, it's not like I'm asking for a captain.
Okay, let's take a step back. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, my federation doesn't recognize your educational system.
Maybe we could find you something else. Are you by any chance bilingual?
Fluent Martian and a little bit of Venusian.
Okay, could you hold on? I'm going to connect you to someone who speaks that.
Sure.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Hello?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
Hey, so you think you can drive properly after you've had a few drinks, huh? I don't think so. This is John Larroquette for RAD saying, come on, plan ahead. Pick the safe alternative. Give up the keys and choose a designated driver. The life you save may be mine. Happy holidays.
Beep, 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 yeah. Drive me home, baby. Beep, 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 yeah.
Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said?
I want to know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you. This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you're days. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Hi, I'm Malik Yoba, and I play a cop on TV. When I was in high school, I got shot at point-blank range by another kid. My life almost ended.
Each day, 10 kids are shot dead. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for information on what you can do to help. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Getting shot changed my life. Don't wait for something to happen to you to take action. Get involved now. Not everyone gets a second chance.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, recording artists against drunk driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen from No Doubt.
For recording artists against drunk driving. You know, we all live in Southern California and we all drive these freeways.
Give up the keys, choose a designated driver. Music lives, so should you.
Happy holidays.
Jason died in a car accident on April 3rd, 95. I thought right away about donating his organs. He said to me, "Mom, if anything ever happened to me, you should donate all my organs."
Share your decision to become an organ and tissue donor with your family today.
I feel very happy that he decided this.
Organ and tissue donation. Share your life. Share your decision. Call 1-800-355-SHARE for a free brochure. A message from the Advertising Council and the Coalition on Donation.
Did you know a healthy unborn fetus can actually hear things going on around him? Mostly they hear a pleasant sound that closely resembles the ocean. Unfortunately, some yet-to-be-born babies will also hear these sounds. These babies have a much greater risk of being born with serious birth defects. Stop drinking while you're pregnant. It's the best choice for you and your baby. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, this is Dan from Tonic for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving, reminding you that drunk drivers are still the #1 killer of young adults in this country. Please use your head and save your life and those on the road. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Seth Green in tomorrow night. Dear friend Seth Green. David Roos is here tonight along with Melissa Roos. They both donated together because they is a couple. $15,000 to the Tsunami Relief Fund, and thus
listener LoveLine.
Thus, yes,
but not a caller.
Not a caller, a listener.
Not a caller, but a listener, and they're here with us tonight enjoying their payday.
I got to read a little business here. Speaking of payday, LoveLine, next week we're giving away iPod shuffles at the beginning of each show. Listen for details, and we'll tell you what to do to win one.
Yeah, can't get those.
I know.
Cannot get those in the store. That's what I hear.
And I have to reread a promo for it because I said it's as big as a stick of gum, not a pack of gum.
Yeah, I had to redo a thing. By the way, this is just what they had in mind, I'm sure. I had to redo one of the stupid commercials because I said holds 240 songs.
Oh, yeah.
And it's up to 240 songs. Oh, who cares?
Well, you can't do the math yourself.
Yeah.
If it's only 240, no less.
Yeah, no, you have to do exactly two. Lawyers and ad guys and Madison Avenue guys and commercial guys, I can't stand them anymore. I've had an ass full of every idiot in this country. At least I like an idiot who's just wearing a wind-up beanie so I know where I stand. These guys with their, $400 German frames and their stupid blazers claiming to be smart, and they're actually just as stupid as the guy at the gas station. That's the worst part. That's the obnoxious part.
Yeah.
Please, would you people just find something to do? Would everybody find something to do? Would you get busy with something and leave me alone? Just get busy. Everybody get busy. Come on. Break it down now. I don't know what it is with the a-hole neighbors that are ratting everybody out. I don't know what it is with the guy who has is working the door, does that. I can't let you out of the theater. I can't let you back. I just got to shut the lights off on the car. I can't let you back. You can see the car. I can't let you back. Really? What is going on? Who has this kind of time? I used to teach traffic school. I've told this story before. When I taught traffic school, they were always like, it's like 460 minutes of actual instruction. And, they used to tell me, like, if the person shows up 10 minutes late to class, then they have to spend 10 minutes at lunch in order to make that 10 minutes up because they need 480 minutes of actual instruction time, whatever the hell it was. And then if they show up 15 minutes late, then they have to stay in. Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Let's get right back to the phones and speak to Sylvia, who's 21. Sylvia?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I have some questions for you guys. I thought that you might be able to help me. Basically,
yeah.
I got into a situation where I was modeling with an agency in Canada, and what they do with models that are starting out, I don't know if you've heard of it, the agency is called Next. It's kind of like on par with Ford or one of those agencies.
I know all the Canadian modeling agencies.
Whatever, yeah.
You do? Okay, so anyway, I was living in a modeling apartment that was in a separate apartment below the agency director's house.
Yeah.
And so basically, like, a lot of my experiences while I was there included this guy being, he's pretty much stoned all the time, and he would try and get me stoned all the time and offer me alcohol. And I had a boyfriend that was actually friends with him, and he would say things to me, like once he said to me, I would be doing you right now if you didn't have Matthew wasn't your boyfriend.
So what's with your parents that they send you off to this white slave camp?
Well, when I was 18, I went to New York to find a modeling agency, and I hooked up with my boyfriend, and I went to Canada.
What's with your parents that they send you away to a white slave camp?
She was 18. She wanted to go on her own. She wanted to go to pursue modeling in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what with exquisitely poor judgment? What's
My dad
going
lives
on?
in Australia, and my parents have been separated since I was 1.5, and my mother did make a bad choice, and she knows that. But it.
Well, hold on a second. I mean, she brought in a predator into the house?
No,
No.
I think it's the modeling part that.
What?
I'm American. I moved to Canada to do that when I was.
But what's your mom's bad choice?
Well, that she just let me move to another country.
I see. So you think you wish she had contained some of your enthusiasm a little bit, huh?
Well, she kind of knew that I was really unhappy and that I wasn't being treated very well.
Sylvia, you need to go back to school. You can't even track.
I'm sort of following her, but I'm picturing her as very hot, so
Yeah.
I'm more forgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Drew, she's a model. What do you want?
I want her to go back to school and become a human.
By
the way, the modeling part, if she really were that talented, she wouldn't have been making all these crazy decisions and getting exploited like that.
Well, first, let me say a few things, Drew. Modeling is hard work.
Yes.
That's number one. Number two, it's about how you feel inside, okay? It's not about...
Number three, she was a tomboy.
Yeah, she's a tomboy.
She never intended to be a model.
No.
Never. Somebody put up for a contest.
Yes, that's the thing. It's not about what you look like on the outside. It's about, the real models, the real, supermodels. It's about what's on the inside. It's about what they exude. They exude sexuality. No, they don't exude sexuality. Guys want to F them because they're hot. That's different than exuding
it's like your
sexuality.
car exuding sexuality, right?
Yes. What? Yeah. Here's the thing, too. You don't need to exude sexuality when you got the nice features. You just don't. That is it. I don't care what you exude. You could exude just an orange push-up out of your ass. I wouldn't care what you exuded. Just hold still and let me F you.
Well, that's why guys are so interested in the pictures. There's nothing being exuded in those pictures, just
Oh,
the form.
no. Oh, contraire.
Just the form.
Look at her eyes. Yeah. Yeah, through the heroin haze, you can see her exuding her sexuality.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like anything but just admit they're hot and leave it at that. Oh, it's got to be her how she's so expressive with her eyes. It's got to be how the camera loves her and she loves the camera. It's got to be how she lights up when the camera's in front of her. She exudes sensuality. She looks hot in a bathing suit. Guys look at the pictures and beat off. Don't turn into more than that.
It's very simple with men, isn't it?
Yes.
Very simple.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. It's exactly what it's like. Yeah, that Corvette exudes sexuality. No, it looks
it's the
good.
inside of the Corvette.
I would like to drive it. That's how it works with guys. That looks nice. I would like it to be mine.
Yes.
I would like to get into it. I would like to drive it around, and I want to leave it in my garage, and I want other guys messing with it. That's the way I feel about that good-looking car.
Yes.
Now, the Vega wagon, I don't care if Chanel number 5 comes out of the exhaust pipe. I ain't interested.
Yeah.
I don't like the way that one looks. Exuding sexuality. See, what we do is modeling is just a sort of mindless cosmic roll of the dice. Some chicks happen to be piping hot at 15 and 16, so they get to go to Europe and they get to dance around and make a ton of money. For some reason, calling it a sort of roll of the dice, meaning, Cindy Crawford's parents got together, created some sort of incredible batch that created this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. All of them. Giselle, all of them. The one who broke her hip in the tsunami and everything. They're just smoking hot. That's all. We can't accept the whole sort of cosmic roll of the dice part, and the part they don't like the fact that it has nothing to do with them, so they start attributing all these things to them. Well, I exude sexuality, I'm very sensual, and the camera loves me. Hey, you look good in underpants. That's it. They don't do that with guy models, by the way. Guy models, it's easy. It's like he's got a clef in his chin that could hold a taco, and he's got six-pack abs and tight ass. Look at him. What do you want?
Bring it on.
Yeah, this is no guy that exudes sexuality. He looks great with his shirt off. Done. We don't have to make excuses. Chick somehow it's fat. So if you just admitted you're good looking and people want to take pictures of you in your underpants, that somehow would be a very shallow existence. So we have to attribute all these things. And then once in a while we'll send you to Washington. You can speak to the Senate about the rainforest.
Oof.
Awesome. Then we start giving you stuff to talk about. All right. Yeah. Stupid models. Sylvia?
Yeah.
Okay. So you exude sensuality. Yeah?
So why all the bad...
I think that you guys are absolutely right, and I think that what disturbs me is that a lot of young girls they are naive, and it's just,
Well, that's my point, Sylvia. I blame the parents because you are naive because you're 17 or whatever you are when you get sucked into this thing. And it really is up to the big people who are responsible for you to help shape you and guide you and not become exploited.
All right, well,
by
that
these
makes
a-holes.
me feel better because I kind of felt like a long time, like,
wow.
wow.
Hold on with the S word. And she sounds like a delight, though. But here's the thing. What are you going to say? Your dad's never been on the scene. You're 17. You're hot. your 18th birthday rolls around, you're going to New York to model. You think Mama is going to stop you from her apartment and her crappy job?
Well, that's the unfortunate part about being a single parent, whether it's just mom or just dad. It is a hard battle, one-on-one. You got to have two-on-one.
Right.
You can't be in a zone or man-to-man. You got to have
no, it's
double
zone.
team.
Oh, all right.
You got to be double teaming.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay.
got, and because otherwise the kids will run roughshod over you, and that's There's a guy that does study. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he does studies of
like anybody would know.
Yeah, it's got university. I think it's Wisconsin. He does attachment stuff, and he studies. And he said, what's the one thing you would give these women, single moms? He said, just a supportive partner. That's the one thing they need in order to do their job.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
Don't use the S word on the air,
Sorry,
please.
I won't do it again.
Okay,
or the F word or the C word.
All right, let me try to get to the bottom of this. You go to New York to model. You end up going to Canada to model.
Yeah.
They put you in one of those modeling apartments.
Yeah.
Which sometimes have tons of chicks in them. That's crazy. Anyway, then all the agents want to get in there. All right, and there's a guy who's involved with the modeling agency who's sort of a stoner who makes rude comments and comes on to you.
Yeah.
All right, but so what?
There
Then
were a
what?
lot of other sketchy things that I had noticed the longer that I stayed there between.
Yeah. All right. Well, you go to Canada to model. You're going to get some dicey guys who want to sleep with you. But then what?
Right.
All right. But what's the big deal? I mean, it's not a pleasant experience, but it's not going to ruin your life, is it?
No, no. I think that that helped me to decide that that's not what I wanted to do.
You don't want to model.
Go to school.
All
Go
right.
to school.
Well, and why do you need to go to school?
To develop. Figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, I actually, I have done that in
Yeah.
between. I went to a good school in between.
Where'd you go?
Chapman University. It's a film school. It's on, they're competing with USC right now. They're going to have the
Talking about down in Orange County by Disneyland?
Yeah, they're going to have the largest backlot of any film school in the country.
Sylvia's working all the time in film.
Working on it, yeah.
All right, baby doll. And what's up now? You working? No more modeling?
No, I'm actually I'm a storyboard artist now. I've been
okay.
I got lucky. I got a job doing that. So
Good.
That sounds cool.
Good.
on.
Now, and by the way, don't sell yourself short. It's not luck. It's because you're hot. You went in there, and there's like, who do you want to hire? The chick with the big dumper or the hot chick to do the storyboards? Hire the hot chick.
Well, it can be a liability, too.
Look, that's hot chicks?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I tell you, I watch these news magazines every Friday night.
What the hell's the matter with you?
That's my night to sit home and watch news magazine
That's your toys.
shows. That's my toy. I'm Tommy Fu all of a sudden. So here's the thing. They do these tests, obviously, and again, they run out of material every once in a while. They do these tests, and that's every second show. They've run out of stuff to talk about.
Right.
Scott Peterson has cooled off, So instead of, interviewing Scott Peterson's dog, using a psychic,
right.
They do these things where they do these sort of no-duh tests, like, hey, it turns out 2 glasses of red wine a day turns out to be good for you, and a little caffeine. Yeah, thanks, a-holes. They do this one. They take the ugly chick, and they have her break down by the side of the road, and they have all these people just drive by, and then they have the hot chick break down by the side of the road, and they have everyone stop and try to help them. Then they have the ugly chick go in and try the interview for the job, and they have the hot chick go in and try the interview to the job, and they do the same with guys. It works the same with guys.
Oh, it does work the same? Like guys, they have a sort of a threshold where guys start to do worse the better they look.
No, we don't.
We
do not.
How dare you?
How dare you say we do, because we do not. Literally a beautiful millionaire. My point is good-looking guys, good-looking women.
Have it easier.
Well, you're attracted to them, aren't you? In a sort of in a way that's bigger than any form, that bigger than hiring someone for a job.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't it fall under that umbrella?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to F them and you want to sire their kids, would it be okay if they worked at your photo man?
Right. You want to be around them.
Yeah, that's really nothing compared to all the other things you'd like to do to them.
Right.
Or for them.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I'm not gonna kid anybody. I know why I'm here. Clearly. The point is I know it.
Right.
I appreciate it. I work at it. I didn't just get this way. You don't just wake up in the morning and look like this.
Right. You have to put some work in.
You got a regiment, of course. You got to work at it. I don't, I can't help. I'm not going to make myself ugly. I'm not going to take a soldering iron to my face
Although you've
so
thought
I
about
can
it.
even the playing field. I realize I got this radio gig because of my,
But it was,
matinee idol type
it was
looks.
a God-given gift, and that you're not going to.
I have to come in here and prove it every night, but obviously, the cash register,
that got you in the door.
that got me in the door. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Okay, I like when people say "okay" a lot. Oh, okay, okay,
You hear me?
okay, Michelle. Obviously, you see what's going on here.
Oh, I see it.
I mean, if you're interested in the fellas, this
I can appreciate a
this fella
good-looking
would
guy.
be at the top of the list,
Oh,
right?
yeah, of course.
All right.
Well, you can't appreciate it, like, you just sort of understand.
Well, I understand.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I could turn you out, by the way.
You're lesbian.
I could bring you back. There's no doubt in my mind. I just tell you, your lady better hope I don't ever set my sights on you.
What makes a good-looking girl for you?
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, what are you into?
I mean, just like the normal person, I guess.
Well,
I mean,
no.
No?
See, we're males, and so that what's normal for us would not be normal.
Beautiful. I think.
So who's somebody?
Angela Jolie.
Yeah, dig her.
Hot.
All right, hot.
Charlize Theron.
All right. Yeah, you're one of us. I could still turn you around. But, no, she's...
Do you like the jugs like
she's-
Adam does?
She's a dude.
No, I don't look at that. I look more at the face and the body.
Yeah.
Well, that's the body.
Well, I don't stare at.
She's not a big jug gal.
Not a big jug gal.
But,
But Angelina...
she's got a nice rack, and I'm, down with her, and I'm down with Charlize. I mean, these are good calls.
I'm
Yeah?
saying. I'm just.
That's
What is
nice.
it that she looks at?
I wonder
Guys
if...
will break down parts and things. They'll laser into different areas.
Girls will do that too.
On girls.
Yeah.
Do they do that on guys too?
Oh, definitely. I have a lot of straight girlfriends that just say, "Oh yeah, I like his butt," or "I like his chest."
Yeah, but they're like, "Pfft, okay, what's for dinner?" You know what I mean? They're not. There's no desire attached to that. No drive.
Well, I don't...
No, there is. I have a girlfriend, straight girlfriend, who's loves the male anatomy.
The phallus.
Yes, and
Really?
she's just obsessed with it.
She was abused when she was a kid.
Don't bring her around here, by the way. Here's what I'm saying, Drew.
We got to talk to her, by the way. Bring her in here.
I also wonder
Dissect her.
in the lesbian community if there a portion of the community is just attracted to women like we're attracted to women, and then there's a portion of the community that wants the dude cheese. You know what I mean? The butch.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They're not looking
They're
for
looking for a butchy
beautiful woman. They're looking for a lesbian
Yeah,
in a lumberjack kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're like
Yeah, there
to
are those
be
type.
almost the dude.
Yeah.
And what about this thing? I
Yeah.
heard that there's sort of a secret in the lesbian community that's sort of not talked about, that very frequently lesbian couples cease having sex after about 6 months.
I think that's a myth. That's just like
No,
the
no,
whole
no, it's
married thing.
No,
you
no,
know,
I've
when
talked
you-
to a
when you-
lot of couples where they just sort of, without the penis, without the drive there, is just sort of,
The guy's not pushing it along.
Right.
Well, like a married couple, doesn't the sex die after?
Not for the passionate Pinsky's.
Not for the exactly. Well, I've actually
miniseries coming to
I've-
Fox. The passionate Pinsky. 3-parter. Should have been 4. So much passion.
Hormones flying all over the screen.
That's right. Yeah. What'd you say is flying?
Hormones.
There's so
Oh,
much
okay.
passion in this room.
Well, look, let's point it. We don't want to digress. I'm hot. You want me. Drew's passionate. Let's get back to the phone.
There we go.
That's what I'm saying.
Done.
Justin?
Yeah.
You're 23?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, I had a question about, I heard Drew say a couple times that you shouldn't, like, spank your kids because it'll make them develop weird or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering if he could recommend, like, a book or maybe just tell me
How
what kind of
old
punishment
how old are your kids?
She's just turning 2.
Time Out for Toddlers.
What's it
Time
called?
Out for Toddlers, it's called.
Time Out for Toddlers?
It's indisputable that physically abusing your kids is harmful.
Ah.
It will stop the behaviors briefly and will create more truancy long term. Indisputable. It's absolutely not open for discussion anymore. Now, should you never strike your kids? That's disputable. Because sometimes you need a behavior to stop now, like they're running in front of traffic or something.
Yeah, let's say like the kid gets you a warm beer.
Then you whack them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's just gotten into where she's been, because my wife babysits, she's just gotten into where she's been, like, biting a lot, like the other little girl my wife babysits.
By the way, normal behavior.
Biting?
My kids, when they were 2, had huge bite marks all over their face and forehead.
They would bite each other.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. They grab each other by the head and pull their face in. And
Yeah, I guess you do biting when you're...
1.5. 1.5 is normal biting.
All right. All right. Well, read that Time Out for Toddlers.
All right, great, thanks.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Good times.
I got to write a book for kids.
Oh, yeah.
I got to do that.
Yeah.
Billy?
What's it going to be called?
Well, you know my kid's book, Chemo Skinny Calves.
KIMO?
Yeah, Chemo.
He lives in the islands.
He's a Samoan guy.
He lives in the islands, but he's
Lives
got
in
skinny calves.
He's a huge, he's
Huge Samoan guy.
He's a big Samoan guy.
But got skinny calves.
Pencil thin calves.
Now, don't tell me the plot just yet, but does it end up that everyone wants to have skinny calves, or everyone has skinny calves?
No.
Does he get huge calves?
No, his calves remain. You can't really change your calves that much. Whatever shape they are, big or small. That's about their shape.
How dare I?
Chemo skinny calves, as they call them. They make fun of him. You
Yeah.
know. He's in this Samoan village.
Yeah.
I don't know where Samoa is, or American Samoa. I always think it's Hawaii.
Or if there are villages there anymore.
I don't know how it goes. I'm not sure where it is. But the point is he's there, and they all have big calves. Okay, and his name's Chemo, and his dad, and of course, his brother has to be a big warrior and a big champion at whatever the sport they
the
play
small
with.
calf Samoan.
It's got a little
had
that. It's got a little
very
Rudolph
tiny
thing,
calves.
and everyone's saying, and he has skinny calves, and they make fun of him.
Yeah.
And he's an outcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one foggy Christmas
they
Eve.
send him packing.
Yeah.
They send him out of the Samoan village.
Yeah.
And because his calves are too skinny.
Why
you know?
reinvent the wheel? Let's just do another Rudolph. Perfect.
No, this is nothing like that.
Oh, sure.
And they
Yeah,
send him.
nothing.
They send
How
him
dare
up.
you.
Well, he had a red nose, and this guy's Samoan, and he has no calves.
Okay, got it.
Okay, one is a deer. Okay,
this is a dude.
One's a Laplander that has a nose, as a Christmas bulb for a nose. This guy's a Samoan guy with skinny calves.
He's sent packing.
Has to leave town, and he's out on his own. And then what happens is the keys to the town fall through a sewer grate. And they can't get to him.
Right.
And no one's arms are long enough to reach him.
Right. And their calves can't fit through the grate.
They're too big.
Too huge.
They're huge, but not Chemo. Chemo's these skinny calves. Well, they call him Chemo skinny calves. He's able to reach his foot through the sewer grate, grab the keys with his toes.
Keys to the city.
To the city. He's able to unlock the city and open it back up again. And he becomes a hero. And
something missing.
No, there's nothing missing. That's the story.
It needs to be a jolly mayor.
Yeah, there's a big. Well, his dad's his dad. His dad.
It comes to him.
His dad is the
hand,
village elder.
It said, Chemo with your legs so thin.
No. It's not like Rudolph. It's a totally different thing.
I see how different it is.
It's a totally different thing. Well, that's the whole thing about all these crappy children's stories. It's all the same crap. It's never, hey, this kid's really just and really popular, and all the chicks love him, and he's a great champion on the sports. No, he's the outcast. He's the black sheep.
Goes
and
to
then
Isle of Misfits.
And then instead of going and killing himself like he normally would do, he comes back, and he's the hero.
Why don't you put a little modern twist in it? He becomes a cutter. Starts cutting on himself.
Well, they do tribal. They do tribal type tats.
But he goes a little crazy with it.
He does the tribal tats.
He starts cutting, bleeds a little excessively.
Well, they do that cut because they keloid those people.
Yeah,
So they do that thing where they scar. They do the scar thing. Yeah.
Chemo, the
just
skinny calf keloid forming cutter.
I think that's wordy, but we can work it out. But the point is, beautifully illustrated. I don't illustrate it.
No.
But they draw the guys with their shirts off and it's like Hawaiian skirts, and then he's got the skinny calves.
Nice.
Okay. It's a Chemo skinny calves. It's just done.
Miniseries.
It's done, right?
Yeah.
All right. We'll take ourselves a little break. Right back after this.
Hello, this is your radio. LoveLine will be right back.
This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. For birthdays, holidays, or any occasion, give the perfect memorable gift. Name a star after someone. for $54 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit us at starregistry.com. The Star Registry will name a star after anyone on your gift list and send a beautiful personalized gift package. The new star name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Call the Star Registry at 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com for the gift that shines forever.
Introducing Subway Restaurant's new hot, fresh toasted subs, like the Chipotle Chicken and Bacon Double Cheese Melt, the Chicken Bacon Ranch, and many others toasted hot inside and out. Please remember that Subway Restaurant's new fresh toasted sandwiches are hot. Sweating may occur depending on wardrobe choices. Enjoy Subway Restaurant's new hot, fresh toasted sandwiches away from ice sculptures, ski slopes, and igloos. In order to prevent global warming, please keep Subway Restaurant's new hot, fresh toasted sandwiches away from polar ice caps and glaciers. The new hot, fresh toasted subs are here. Subway. Eat fresh. Subway is a registered trademark of Doctors Associates Incorporated.
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire.
Where have all the children gone? Long time passing.
Where have all the children gone? Long time ago.
Where have all the children gone? Gone to graveyards one by one.
Oh, when will we ever learn? Oh, when will we ever learn?
The killing won't stop unless you help stop it. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT to find out what you can do. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Oh, when will we ever learn?
A public service message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
What's the frequency count at the shop? Been so drained.
Hi, this is Mike Mills and Peter Buck of REM for RAD, Rockers Against Drunk Driving. You know, it's okay to rock and roll and party. Just let someone else do the driving. Please don't drink and drive, and don't drive with someone else who's been drinking. Thank you.
What's the frequency count at the shop? Been so drained.
Hey, what are you doing after the game? Well, there's a big party at Jason's. His parents are out of town and there's gonna be plenty to drink.
I think I'll pass.
You're gonna pass up a party?
Well, it sounds more like trouble than a party.
Make the right choice. Underage drinking always means trouble. It's dumb, dangerous, and illegal.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
I'm gonna stay out of trouble.
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
If you're between the ages of 12 and 18, you're invited to play our Name That Theme Song Challenge. Just listen to the following songs and try to identify the popular TV shows they come from. Number 1. Number 2.
Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you.
3.
Days go by. It's the bigger love.
4.
Give it up. Give it up! You got to give it up for the brother!
And 5.
Sweet Valley, Sweet Valley.
Now, if you can name 2, you know your TV. If you can name 3, you're a certified TV master. If you can name 4 or more, you probably need to get off the couch and get outside.
Run, walk, jump, pedal, paddle, blade, board, kick, dribble, spike, get up, get out.
A public service message brought to you by the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports and the Ad Council.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's been on hold for 14 minutes. I'm going to let it get to 15.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you don't want to say, I was on hold for 114 minutes. People are like, let the baby have his bottle. But if you say 115, people are like, oh, holy Christ. All right.
Let
let's
it go
see
to 15.
Yeah, where is he?
3.
All right. Now, do I hit the hold thing or I
5,
just punch it?
6. Just punch it.
7, 8, 9.
115.
Pow.
Leo?
Hey,
Leo?
Oh, baby doll. 115 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Sorry. What's going on?
There,
I'm the father of 3.
Leo?
Hello.
You're the father of 3?
Right. 3 kids. They're my wife's previous marriage.
Mm-hmm.
How long did you adopt? Did you adopt them?
No. The father still got.
You said you're the father of 3. How long have you considered yourself their father?
2 years.
2 years. And how old are they?
7, 5, and 3.
So they wouldn't so much consider you their father, would they?
Well, we have a really good relationship. The oldest one, she wonders about her father. He's in prison, and she's having some issues about why he did what he did.
What did he do?
Beating on women and drugs.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And
yeah.
He's been writing letters to me and my wife about taking the kids up there to see him, and
Sure.
being as young as they are, I was thinking that might be not such a good idea to take them to that kind of environment.
All right, Leo. Well, let's figure out a few things. You're married to her, right?
Apparently, yeah.
Practically, is that what you said?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay.
Did you say her name was Brandy?
No, Amanda.
Oh. So you are married to her?
Right.
How long have you guys been married? Is it 2 years?
2 years.
2 years.
All right.
Okay, and you think of the children as your own, which is great. So I have a few questions. When does this guy get out of the joint?
8 years.
8 years.
Wow.
And does your wife... Now, we worry that she's chaotic.
Right, that she would choose to be with a guy
She would
like
choose
that.
to be with a guy like this. Lets us
Concerns
know...
us.
Yes?
She's had a rough life between her mother being a little off, and then the abusive relationship, but she's really turned out pretty stable.
All right.
And,
so here's my
Right,
base.
she turned out pretty stable, but she had 3 kids with a criminal.
Right.
Okay,
Drug
so...
addict. Is she doing drugs too?
What's that?
Is she doing drugs?
No.
Did she used to?
No, she never has. She's smoked a little bit of pot.
Okay. Now she is so first off we worry, and now she's a little older. How old is she?
7.
27. When you say she smoked a little bit of pot, you mean like once a month kind of thing?
Well, maybe a handful in her lifetime.
Okay, so
Okay.
nothing.
All right. Here's the thing, Leo. We just hope that she's done acting out, that she's
Right.
calmed down and becoming a mother, and not pursuing this sort of chaotic lifestyle that her past would set a
Yes,
trajectory
yes.
that her past would set her on.
Yes.
Right.
And you being the world's nicest guy, sometimes
Gets swept away by all this.
they can test you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Is she doing any of that?
No, not at all. So.
No testing. All right, that's good. So I feel like when you go into the joint, you sort of relinquish your rights as a dad.
Yeah,
that's me.
Well, on the other hand, let me say this: that the children, because they tend to blame themselves and assume they've done something that makes the father stay away, for them to actually see that dad is being restrained somewhere, it's not because of them. This is who he is. It could have kind of a positive impact rather than being mysterious or them feeling responsible for it.
They seem too young to go to the joint.
Well, the
though.
7-year-old, though, I was thinking in particular, it's a girl to say,
Yes.
hey, this is your dad. Your dad's an addict. It's a bad disease. It made him do these things. He loves you. He can't come visit you. Here's why. Look at the intensity of the circumstances he's in. Otherwise, he'd come visit you.
Yeah. This is all based on the dad not breaking down and screaming weird things at her, too.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, your mother put me here. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've even asked her if she wants to go. She knows where he's at. She was having some issues about why he went and why he made the decisions to go there.
Decision to go to jail? The decision to go to jail?
Well,
what are you talking about?
No, he's just a little nervous. Listen, Leo, Here's how I think you should approach it. I agree with my almost gay partner Drew when I say that your kids, especially the oldest one, should understand that daddy's over here because he had a disease, and that was he was addicted to drugs, and this is what happens to you. You do things that you wouldn't normally do. Has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Has everything to do with this disease.
Right.
And now, really, for his own safety, they've collected him and they put him somewhere where he can't do drugs. And after a while, he won't want to do drugs anymore, and he'll get better, and then they'll let him out again.
And in the meantime, he would have been visiting you if he could have, but he can't. He's stuck here.
Right. Yeah, that's what I've been telling her.
There you go. And just look, keep. Obviously the kids are gonna have feelings about this.
Yeah.
I still don't totally trust his wife.
Yeah.
I don't know
3
about.
kids with the guy.
You have 3 kids with essentially a Hell's Angel. And then all of a sudden, some guy, 4 years your junior, comes waltzing in, the world's nicest guy, and everything's hunky-dory again.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her to make her move.
Yeah.
Weird acting out, weird something.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on her. All right. Shocking that she came from some abuse.
No way.
True?
Impossible. How could that work?
I don't know.
How does that
I don't
happen?
know.
It's
I don't
mysterious.
know. Yeah, no one can
Must be
ever
random.
know.
Random.
It's all
Random.
random. No one ever knows. No, we only know things that are just sort of pure mechanical science stuff. That's all. We know that kind of stuff.
Right.
If your dad had male pattern baldness, you might have it too.
Right.
Outside of that, emotionally, sociologically,
Can't
we don't
predict
know.
anything.
We have nothing. We don't know anything about that. We certainly couldn't head off any of the stuff of the past. Couldn't stop these people from crapping out
More kids.
whole broods with criminals. No, we're not going to stop that. I wonder what percentage of guys in the joint have kids as opposed to the percentage outside of the joint that have kids. It's probably alarming.
Much higher.
Yeah, it's right up with up there with the amount of guys in the joint that are big Jesus fans. Yeah, another alarming rate. Point is your average. Like here's how I would lay it out. Let's just take your average 23-year-old guy. Your average 23-year-old guy outside of the joint has 0.65 kids.
If that, yeah.
I don't know because I'm going around the country and I'm thinking about all these 23-year-olds that have 2-3 kids.
All right.
We talk
You're right.
to.
All right, 0.65. All right.
Not around
No,
here.
you're right. I was thinking about yes kids or no kids, but you're right. The kids that have yes kids.
No, but all we got is gays and actors out here.
Right.
We don't-
But
they don't-
you're right. It's more than one oftentimes. That's what skews it up. Yes. Okay.
Okay, more than
0.65.
one skews it up.
Yeah, 0.65. All right. Good.
All right.
In the joint?
In the joint,
0.8.
it's got. Yeah, I don't know. It might be like 0.13 or something.
Oh, really? Right. You're right.
Take 20. First off, 23-year-old guys in the joint have been out on their own doing their thing since 15.
Right. You're right.
That's 23.
No,
They're
for some
old
reason
men.
I was measuring it on a scale of 1.
They didn't go
but you're right.
They didn't go into prison after college.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They were on they were doing their thing.
They were on the
banging
lamb,
chicks,
rambling,
yeah, and on top of different assorted women from 15,
and rolling down the river,
and not using condoms.
Right.
These guys were on top. These guys may have 3 kids from 3 chicks.
You're right.
At 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know that staggeringly
Michelle, you want to try to find
disappointing fact.
So,
Yeah.
What would say average? How would you look that up?
I have
prison
no-
population, numbers of children.
I would just be curious what the average 23-year-old male has in this country. As far as a kid. Forget about the joint
what
for a
would the
minute.
descriptor be? Yeah.
First, you'd have to figure this one out.
Average number of children per 23-year-old, something like that.
Come on. You figure it out. And by the way, that was engineer Chris in there, his head would just explode right now. You'd be wiping your glasses. You'd be like wiping brain matter off of your glasses. Be it. You can still run the board with no head, but it's just boom.
Probability of fatherhood for 23-year-old for prison population. Probability of fatherhood for.
All right, Michelle looked that up. We're going to take ourselves a little break.
Yeah.
118, 100 minutes. Hold on a second. Billy?
Yeah.
By the way, you went to him like 3 times and hung up and put him back on hold.
I don't remember that. Billy?
Yeah.
You never met your out-of-state girlfriend?
Yeah.
You want to know if you should go visit her?
Yeah, she's wanting me to come up there, and she said when I get up there, she was wanting me to stay for a little while, and she said about a month after, she said we might consider marriage.
Where is up there? Where does she live?
Well,
Is he hood?
She lives in Texas.
Okay.
Up there,
And
down
you're,
there.
You're out. You're calling from England?
No,
No.
I'm from
France?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Whoa. Wow. You just when you think you know something.
And how did you meet her?
She's my ex. Well, she's one of my friends' ex-girlfriends.
How did you meet?
He met her on internet. He met her on the internet.
So she was his girlfriend across the internet, and they never met either?
Yeah.
And then you stepped in, never having met her.
Well, I stepped in. I was talking to her as a friend over the phone still, and she.
Wow, and you guys, no one's ever met this girl.
No, she came out and told me that she loved me.
You've met her?
No, she came out over the phone and told me that she loved me. And
How old is she?
Over the friend.
How old is she?
she's 20.
Wow.
All right. Better yet, how much does she weigh? Because first he met the dude in Oklahoma. Bam. There's 50 pounds. Had the thing with the friend. Now you're up at 225, 230. Then fell in love with a sight unseen. And okay, just hang on there, Billy. We got to take a break. Try to get to the bottom of this sort of semi-retarded fantasy you're living in after this.
If you need help, hang up and then dial.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back.
Placement agency, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a job.
What field, sir? Secretarial, clerical, data processing?
Yeah, something in the space travel industry.
Space travel?
You know, maybe a crew job on a starship. I'm pretty familiar with warp drive systems and the teleportation room.
I'm not sure we have anything in that area, sir.
Come on, it's not like I'm asking for a captain.
Okay, let's take a step back. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, my federation doesn't recognize your educational system.
Maybe we could find you something else. Are you by any chance bilingual?
Fluent Martian and a little bit of Venusian.
Okay, could you hold on? I'm going to connect you to someone who speaks that.
Sure.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Hello?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
What a tough thing your body is. It's built to withstand bending, pinching, tattooing, swimming, bumping, tickling, shaving, loud noises, childbirth, football, bad cooking, rollerblading, marathons, even company meetings. But there's something the human body isn't built to withstand. Unexpected turbulence. Happily, though, planes are built to withstand that really well. All you have to do is wear your safety belt the entire flight. So next time you fly, stay buckled up the whole time. Because after all, turbulence happens, and you're just not built for it. This message is a public service of this station and the Federal Aviation Administration.
1-800-662.
Need help.
Help.
I've been drinking for a long time. My wife, my kids, they're afraid of me. I want to stop. I can't do it alone.
1-800-662.
You can help me?
Help.
My boyfriend, he doesn't know I'm making this call, but he needs help. He can't stop using drugs, and sometimes he really scares me. If he could just help me, we just want somebody to talk to.
1-800-662.
Help here.
Help.
I'm talking about my husband. If he wasn't drinking, you'd just like to be around him, you know? Now, he says he wants to quit, but if you don't help me help him, then I gotta go.
1-800-662.
I need help.
Help.
I have to get away from these drugs. My family doesn't want me around anymore. I know I need help.
To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs near you, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Hello, placement agency.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I need a job, I guess.
Great. What field? Accounting, clerical, data processing?
I don't know. Maybe something in the glamour industry.
Glamour industry?
Yeah, you know, glamour. Like looking really, really movie star hot.
Yeah, I know. But what area of the glamour industry?
Oh, no, I don't really want a job in industry.
Okay, wait. Let's start over. Did you graduate?
There's a school for glamour?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to connect you to our glamour specialist.
Oh, great.
Okay.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Glamour department?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to operationgraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
Yeah, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Let's get back to the phones.
Finish with Billy?
Finish with Billy.
Yeah.
All right, Billy. You have a girlfriend. You're in Oklahoma.
Have
You've
you ever
never
had
met her?
Have you ever had a face-to-face girlfriend
Yes, I have.
in your life?
Yes.
How long were you with her?
I was engaged for 2 years.
And what happened with that?
She went off. She went off and cheated on me, and
She up and cheated?
yeah,
It's banjo. And how long ago was that?
it's been about a year now.
So you were 19, 17 to 19, and then you started hanging out on the web and sort of losing yourself in the cyber world, huh?
Well, I had a couple girlfriends since then, but
Face-to-face?
yes.
I don't understand what the attraction is then. If you're 20 and you've been with women and you certainly are capable of
what's so great about this
getting,
one?
Getting a woman, why this fantasy one?
I don't know. She's just a nice person. So far I've noticed.
Have you seen pictures of her?
Nice. Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you in prison?
Huh?
This is what you do when you're in prison. A nice person?
Are you wheelchair bound or something?
Well, like y'all was talking about a while ago, y'all was talking about her being a little bit overweight.
A little
I
bit.
don't look at that. I look at what the personality is. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, don't be apologizing for that, but go ahead, Adam.
Is she a big gal?
She's a little bit. Not much.
Okay. All right. Not much?
No, I'd say maybe 190.
Oh. All right.
How tall?
5'3". All right, Billy. Well, that's no problem. We're only at, so you've seen pictures of her?
Yes.
When do you think you two can meet up in the flesh?
She's wanting to do it the 17th.
17th. Okay.
All right. Well, go
all
ahead.
right.
Go ahead. Meet up. Find out what you got here, but don't get lost in the fantasy that you're completely tangled up in now.
And Billy Anderson yelled something.
I don't know what though. He just screamed it.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, you're going out St. Patrick's Day.
That's good.
Okay, here's the thing, Billy. When you meet up, just make sure it's in a safe, well-lit, well-populated area.
Yeah.
Gal this big just take you down.
Yeah.
Force sex on you is nothing. You just have to go down on her for as long until she wants to let you up. And it's simple as that.
Many men have been suffocated.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why my dad went that way.
Oh yeah.
All right, Billy.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what he. Billy even.
I don't know.
Every third call on the show is like, yeah, welcome to okay. Yeah, what can we do you for tonight?
Taters.
Goddamn French fry. Taters. She lives in Oklahoma. I'm listening to Texas Panhandle. We're gonna meet in Odessa. I wouldn't call her big, but picture of vagina would weigh 10 pounds.
You know, I saw Friday Night Lights on a flight the other night. He is so good.
You gotta say banana.
I take a banana to her.
Isn't he good?
We're gonna have sex in the smoking cage at the airport in Odessa. We're that horny.
Then I hit her with a shovel.
Here's my sling blade. I Again, it's like you had a bunch of girlfriends. She's you got a 190 pounder. By the way, 190 pounds on the internet. Hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Let me.
That was her junior high school weigh-in weight.
Yeah, that was birth.
Yeah.
That's the doctor. That's the hospital weight at 190. Yeah, I mean.
But he don't look at that.
Yeah, let me tell you about there's ups and extras, ups and extras. All right. Anyway,
all right. Let's go.
I don't know what's going
Come
on. I don't know what's going on.
Let's talk about Billy Bob Thornton for a second.
Yeah,
I really am becoming a huge fan of his.
He's a great actor.
Great actor. Wow.
He's a great actor.
I even liked him in Alamo. It made that film worthwhile to me.
Yeah. No, I mean, you take Alamo, you take Friday Night Lights, you take Bad Santa.
Sling Blade.
You take Sling Blade. You take I don't know, The Man Who Wasn't There. I can't think of his other movies, but you just keep going, and you realize, well, first off, it hasn't been that long.
Sling Blade is where it started.
I know, and you go back and you see these pictures of the guy in these crappy like sitcoms from 1992.
Really?
like what?
I didn't know it was the end.
Well, the guy, he was just an act. It was funny. He's like chubby and has a beard and a full head of hair, and it's kind of funny. He doesn't even look like him, and he's trying to, some Angelian project or something that's on UPN, and it's ridiculous. But you realize this guy's not been at it that long. I mean, take a look at his resume over just the last 5 years.
Wow,
incredible amount of interesting work.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a fan.
No, I know. You did New York Minute, and I voiced Claymated Viking. Look at
the body work that we've managed to put together.
Yeah. I got to play Death on The Family Guy.
I could play myself.
Natalie?
Yes.
You're 28?
Yep.
I know. Drew's a horrible actor, except for when he's playing himself, and then he's just bad.
Well, then I'm okay, and then here's what I get. Oh, playing yourself, that's the hardest thing. That you can play yourself. Oh, that's what actors really have trouble with. Yeah. Oh, I guess I must be a good actor then.
Yeah, I know. Because Richard the I don't know. Who would you be? Richard who am I trying to think
Richard
of?
the Third.
Richard the Third.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Yes.
Sorry, baby doll. Go ahead. You're 28.
It's all good. Yeah. Well, okay. See, here's my situation. I've been married, done the whole, been in love, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Natalie, waiting on hold for half an hour, 8 words into her question, and yes, Mom.
Be fair, maybe 9. Yasmin? Yasmin may fall asleep. She will hold for 82 minutes. Yeah, chicks can't stay up.
And somebody named Yasmin who's 14, you're not going to hear her breathing.
No, she's a petite little flower.
Yeah.
Yasmin?
No.
She compulsively shoplifts.
That's a pretty bad sign at 14.
When does it become a problem? You should stop that by 14.
Yes.
All kids do a little shoplifting, though, right?
Yeah, but the compulsive shoplifting is a bad sign. Let's take Natalie. Come on.
Jeff?
Come on.
Yeah, what's up?
22. Uses pot and booze each day.
Yeah, and when I have nothing to do, I just smoke joints, and I'm wondering, do I need to get a hobby? And my mom has actually been smoking for 30 years, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped talking to her. And my girlfriend thinks that I'm antisocial now.
Well, whatever. You're addicted, and you got to deal with that or not. It's up to you.
Well, how about you stop and see how it goes?
But when you go to a party, it's okay once in a while,
Yeah,
right?
he's not going to stop.
All right. So when you go to a party, how about you smoke?
1 or 2.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Look, here's the thing, everybody.
But
just quiet down and listen to the Ace Man here. Do whatever you want as long as it doesn't become a problem. But if it becomes a problem, then you can't do it anymore.
By the way, still do whatever you want. It's fine. It's a free country. But if your life is going poorly, you're having consequences, you'd like to change, there's some things that can be done to change it, because this is a process. This is a biological evolving disorder.
Yes.
That will have multiple consequences as time goes along. If that's okay with you, if it's more important to get high, that's up to you. That's entirely up to you.
And I don't know if people can do this, but I love drinking my red wine. And sometimes at 8:30 at night, I think, go for a nice glass of red wine.
Oh, it's getting earlier now. Ooh, dude.
Yeah, but then I think, don't do that. Because then you start doing that, then you got to stop. See, because you
well,
start
addiction's
getting,
is
you
a
start
threshold.
getting into
Yeah,
it.
it's
You
a
gotta
threshold
stop.
disease, right?
You keep it at that point where it's not really affecting anything, then you get to do it. Then you get to keep doing it.
But if you pass that threshold, pow.
Don't do it. I know you can't tell that people have the addiction
Jeff's
gene.
already gone.
Probably. Natalie?
Yes.
All right, so 28. Should she hide her friends with benefits from guys she likes?
So you're screwing
Oh,
a
yeah.
guy that you're friends with. Why would you even consider telling that to a guy that you want to have a relationship with?
No. I'm not considering having a relationship with him, but I don't want to start sleeping with him and then him freaking out that when my friends of benefits does show up.
Oh, Natalie, we need more than 2 seconds with you.
You got troubles.
Yeah, this is
baby.
bad
At
news.
28.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You need therapy. Where's your
I
dad?
don't need therapy.
All right,
No,
that's
believe
fine.
me.
We got to go
All
to
right,
break.
You're fine then. You'll land
Enjoy.
on your feet.
Tell him.
Enjoy.
Tell him. He won't
Tell
freak out.
everyone
Don't worry.
everything.
Yeah.
And give your dad a big kiss from me. If you ever,
I
if you
will,
ever
definitely.
see him again. All right, we'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person?
One call's all you need to make.
Call the Dateline. 877-889-DATE. Call the Dateline.
1-800-LOVE-191. Call LoveLine.
Placement agency, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a job.
What field, sir? Secretarial, clerical, data processing,
Yeah, something in the space travel industry.
space travel?
You know, maybe a crew job on a starship. I'm pretty familiar with warp drive systems and the teleportation room.
I'm not sure we have anything in that area, sir.
Come on, it's not like I'm asking for a captain.
Okay, let's take a step back. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, my federation doesn't recognize your educational system.
Maybe we could find you something else. Are you by any chance bilingual?
Fluent Martian and a little bit of Venusian.
Okay, could you hold on? I'm going to connect you to someone who speaks that.
Sure.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Hello?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
Hey, so you think you can drive properly after you've had a few drinks, huh? I don't think so. This is John LaRoquette for RAD saying, come on, plan ahead. Pick the safe alternative. Give up the keys and choose a designated driver. The life you save may be mine. Happy holidays.
Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said? I want to know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you. This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you're days. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Hi, I'm Malik Yobin. I play a cop on TV. When I was in high school, I got shot at point-blank range by another kid. My life almost ended.
Each day, 10 kids are shot dead. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for information on what you can do to help. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Getting shot changed my life. Don't wait for something to happen to you to take action. Get involved now. Not everyone gets a second chance.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, recording artists against drunk driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen from No Doubt.
For recording artists against drunk driving. You know, we all live in Southern California and we all drive these freeways.
Give up the keys, choose a designated driver. Music lives, so should you.
Happy holidays.
died in a car accident on April 3rd, 95. I thought right away about donating his organs. He said to me, Mom, if anything ever happened to me, you should donate all my organs.
Share your decision to become an organ and tissue donor with your family today.
I feel very happy that he decided this.
Organ and tissue donation. Share your life. Share your decision. Call 1-800-355-SHARE for a free brochure. A message from the Advertising Council and the Coalition on Donation.
Did you know a healthy unborn fetus can actually hear things going on around him? Mostly they hear a pleasant sound that closely resembles the ocean. Unfortunately, some yet-to-be-born babies will also hear these sounds. These babies have a much greater risk of being born with serious birth defects. Stop drinking while you're pregnant. It's the best choice for you and your baby. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, this is Dan from Tonic for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving, reminding you that drunk drivers are still the #1 killer of young adults in this country. Please use your head and save your life and those on the road. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
You can never go home again. You can never go home
Yeah, that's a show, everybody. All right, what are you going to do?
Genevieve Gorder.
How many people have kids on the inside versus the outside?
Hold on a second. Noe Hernandez, Davis, California, 20, won the shuffle tonight, the iPod shuffle.
Yeah, BFD.
There you go. And how many on the inside have kids?
Actually didn't find a number.
Hey.
All right.
My first failed conquest. I'm sorry.
See you and Chris in the soup line tomorrow.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah, trying to get soup in a line. It's a
That's
line where
good.
you get soup. That's what we call it, the soup line.
Oh, okay.
If they had a chili line, I'd get in it. But I'd kind of wait for soup. And maybe a nice beef barley thing, but not any of that miso stuff.
No.
Okay. Let's take a break. That'd be my thing. Like, I'm going to get in the soup line, but you got to tell me what kind of soup.
Yeah.
If it's minestrone or something, I'm counting me in. But if it's some of this
Broth?
namby-pamby, brothy stuff or this crappy L.A., faggoty,
butternut
it's
squash,
butternut
good dough.
squash
That's good. Ooh,
with a
that's good
little.
dough. That's
No,
good.
I don't
All
go
right.
for
All
that.
right.
No.
We gotta
I'd
go.
say what kind of soup is in this line. Okay. Take it for about 22 hours. We'll be right back after this. Literally a beautiful millionaire.
This has been LoveLine. LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or the station. The producer for LoveLine is Annie Gold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.